Hi, welcome to the first of these instructional videos to help you do the write-ups for Criminology Unit 1. Okay, now what will happen in the exam is you will have your folders with all your Unit 1 work in them, and in the exam you will be given a story, and it will be about a family or an individual, and things happen to them, and you'll be asked to identify different things. And the idea is that when you answer the questions, you follow the different ACs. So the first AC is types of crime, and I've got to warn you that most students write far too much for this section. It's only worth 4 marks, and the examiner is looking for very specific things. So if you follow these instructions when you do your write-ups, you will be absolutely fine. Okay, so what are they looking for? You're going to have to identify a number of types of crime. So you might read through the story and you think, hang on a minute, there's an example of moral crime. So the first thing you're going to do is write out, for example, moral crime. The next thing you need to do is then link that to an offence. So for example, an offence which is an example of moral crime is underage drinking. So you write, well, an offence is underage drinking. Now, a typical victim in terms of underage drinking is obviously somebody under the age of 18. Okay, so that would be the typical victim, but also they are the offender. Okay, so moral crime's unusual because often the victim and the offender is the same person. So at that point, you identify the offender as well. Levels of public awareness, again, just a sentence. How much does the public really know about this? Well, I think the public's relatively aware that young people go drinking when they shouldn't, or go to parties and get hold of alcohol. So I think level of public awareness is generally quite high. And then is it criminal and or deviant? Well, it does break the law, so it's criminal, but you might argue that lots of young people do go drinking, and therefore it's not really seen as deviant as other things they could be getting up to. So you might even consider that young people not drinking is more deviant. So you just need to answer that question. Now, do what the exam tells you, whether it's to identify 2 or 3 or 4 types of crime, but go through these bullet points. Identify the type of crime. There are 5 different types of crime. Link it to the offence, link it to a typical victim and offender, say very briefly how much the public is aware, and then finally, is it criminal, deviant, or both? Okay, good luck.